We still have some Nvidia, but we have other things, You sold some Nvidia stock that you own. Yes, we have previously sold a lot of our Nvidia. However, as you can hear, the stock that we believed to be overly high at the time dropped. Regretfully, when it came back down, we didn't purchase it, correct? Nevertheless, it's, all right. The question is, do you have enough power, for the growth? In relation to equities like Nvidia, are you able to use their chip in your next generation models? Thus, it looks fantastic in both 24 and 25. In 26 and 27, I don't know. You see, I don't know. I don't think. I don't think my analysts are reliable. No analyst is credible, in my opinion. You understand what I mean when I say that I don't trust myself. I simply don't know how. There's just too much. Furthermore, the range of profits in the out years is too great, and there are these multiples out there and how it can go. In contrast to other things in which I am more confident, such as how we can do in my store, analysis on the earnings. It is not my preferred vehicle. However, you felt it was necessary to note that you will be handling the energy aspect of attempting to supply all of this new technology. Our goal is to gain a deeper understanding of it, attempting to gain a better understanding. This is, would it be? Would you stay away from green? Would you be in favor of green? Would you refrain from using fossil fuels? Would you support the use of fossil fuels? Gas from nature? Which do? I like to utilize common sense because I don't think I'm that intelligent. I thought you were quite intelligent. All right, you can try, but I won't take it. However, I do possess a great deal of common sense, and I am aware that I speak with governors from both parties across the nation. I get along with everyone, yes. Therefore, they will not allow their nuclear power to shut down. It will not take place. It's a joke. There are some insane forecasts on these devices. There is no other option than to use natural gas to meet the power requirements for AI. Natural gas will have to be used. Drilling is the reason behind that. Yes, we have a lot of it, really. Additionally, you will need to use it. It will never pass these separate PUCs, so you can't take if you take a modern nuclear plant and you believe you're going to get these things, it won't. No, it cannot. The consumer will suffer too much as a result. The consumer cannot be seriously harmed. It's insane. As a result, I hear these guys say things like, well, if we would have played in the NBA someday if I had been. Well, if I was 72. Please remember that I am not 72. It is not possible for you to stay that. You wouldn't be in the NBA, though. Still, I wouldn't. I lack the necessary abilities. This is a true story. However, it's intriguing that you might be as well, when I say. So I'm attempting to figure out what makes sense and what doesn't, correct. We're still working to determine that, but I find it fascinating. It's intriguing. These tech stocks are fascinating to look at. Take a look at some of these things, Nvidia. Can you do? As you go out years, there are various things for various reasons. For the growth estimates to materialize, a number of events must occur. I'm not claiming it won't occur. I simply lack the intelligence to determine whether they will. I am aware of the likelihood that they will, but I am unable to know. It's what it is. I am aware of such things, and people are assuming things that will undoubtedly occur. The United States is a wonderful nation, We innovate a lot, and this is how things do happen. Additionally, you typically have flies. We fly one in particular, and I promise you that if I get them, I won't murder him at all, or at least not immediately away. I will not immediately murder him. Would you mind telling me how the election affects all of this? As you are aware, I strongly support split government in light of the election. You already know why, but at the moment, it appears that the House is Democratic and the Senate is, Republican, and I'm enjoying life. And I don't give a damn about. I'm just talking about the show, okay? I don't give a damn. If that was a sweep, how would you respond? However, only if there is a sweep on both sides. The Democrats sweep? I don't want to talk about politics too much. In general, however, you have a progressive populist on one side and a populist on the other. And I'd hear more hints and more of it if I pay attention to what they have to say. Do I want every Democrat then? No, Are all Republicans what I want? No. From a market viewpoint, an economic perspective, and what's good for the economy, I want a split government. I don't want more, though, if once more. There are other factors that are just not relevant to discuss from a pure economic standpoint. Additionally, I don't want all Republicans or all Democrats. And you believe right now, if I'm considering, and because you believe that it will be split, you believe that it isn't having an effect on the markets right now. Not just expect. I mean, there is an expectation. People wager on it. The betting markets are divided in this manner. And as long as it's split, which could be problematic given that the market believes it will be split at this very moment. Therefore, the markets can have an issue if it is taken by surprise. However, the market will be all right as long as it remains divided. Since they won't allow them to do the things they discuss, they won't give a damn. This maintains the length and purpose of the script while correcting the grammatical errors. Yes, here is the continuation with the grammatical changes while preserving the length and meaning. Are you scared to play AI directly, David? The downstream methods are what you're doing. I mean, is it simply too difficult to determine? NVIDIA is there, but wait, listen. What else may perform well than NVIDIA and energy? You know, we have the standard stocks, like Meta. It has benefited greatly from AI, Llama, and other things. Just in the way they create models and make money from their business. For you, another major trend? Or is there another reason? How much is in the stocks, and how much more is there in the next? What is the next generation? Because of some of these figures, they have received fairly good returns. I believe more than people realize. Therefore, these stocks may have short-term shocks on the horizon. What does it become when it moves farther out then? When you mention surprises, do you mean positive or negative surprises? If they can alter the models, there will be positive surprises, and part of the base earnings will be sufficient to fund those, right? You know, those stocks. In contrast, we discussed, and I don't. I sort of prefer Nvidia, but at a cost, you know. Do not misunderstand me. I could just adore it. Yes, but you need to have more faith in that. Do you not think AI can truly function and contribute significantly to the economy in the long run?